Well said, very well said. Joe, it was notable that there was a moment of silence at Green Bay Packers Washington Commanders game. It was notable for Charles Van Turgeon versus Outback Yankees. That's how big it was. Well, and not just hit. It's not service, but I have much more things to do. I can play it. The preparation for the personal coach said, you know what? I have to do something, but they're not supposed to do so much. Our body state and it's going to 20 let's say something. The biggest organization. I feel like the somebody we should be like, they regard against us. This is the point is asking, we talk about more than anyone. It occurs to me. So then the conversation was so base. So I apologize for some of this. I've been good at it. Well, it's very good. She was trouble. Still barely 50 years old. It was prime. She was foolish. I wish we did that. If you hadn't found that, so it's a crash. We feel like it's still on. Whereas it's on the last night. Go ahead.
Hey, JDS, how you doing? Hello, Justin. How are you doing this evening, Justin? Good? JDS is here.
Probably help if I turn my fucking headset on. So
So what have you been up to today, Justin? Anything?
not much.
Just hanging?
Yeah. What's up, JDS Russell? How's it going?
Your microphone's real low, buddy.
Let's see here. That better?
That's better.
I don't know where TJ's at. Who knows? I think he had to work tonight.
Yeah, he might have to work tonight. I don't know either.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said earlier. Didn't he say his boss called him in, or was that yesterday?
That was yesterday. Russell, how you doing, Russell? Russell says TJ's out changing his diaper.
Fuck, set the cameras off out front. I gotta run down to the vape shop here in a minute. Only take me about 10 minutes. JDS said my batteries are charged up. I'm going to fly my very first DJI, the standard. Was that the Phantom 4 standard? Or is it Phantom 2? Well, I don't know what it is. Yeah, how long has that thing been sitting? The one of the first Phantoms, JDS? Just decided to fly it today, huh? Well, good luck. He's gonna fly it off his balcony or it's gonna go straight to the ground. Who the fuck is in the front yard? Setting off the fucking cameras.
So, Justin, what's the plan going on there? Sunstar,
I was yelling at the kids in the frickin' on the cameras outside. What's up, Celeste?
you don't have any kids in the cameras? What?
No, I said I was yelling at the kids on the cameras outside
Oh, okay.
because they're out in the front yard. They were talking to one of their friends. I was trying to find out if Kelsey did the damn dishes like she was supposed to.
Lady Celeste has 3 subscribers.
Yeah, she was in here a couple days ago.
Was she?
Yeah. She was on. She was the one that was on your panel that one day, I believe.
Okay.
The one that came in on your panel that one day. I wasn't on the panel. I came in after she had left. I'm pretty sure that was the same girl. Wait for Dominic or somebody to jump in here. I'm gonna run down to the vape shop real quick.
You're going down to the bait shop?
Vape shop, not the bait shop.
Oh, the vape shop.
Yeah. Back it's cool.
Your pumpkin cupcake. Oh, what? Then don't fucking eat it.
So, Brenda says hi to TJ, but TJ's not here. We think TJ's at work, right? Jonathan, how you doing?
Let's go. I was right. That kid was in his early 20s. He was 22. What's up, Jonathan?
He was 22 years old.
Yeah.
Well, the part that I'm kind of fuzzy about, did he go turn himself in?
I have no idea. I didn't see nothing.
Somebody
about
said that. Somebody said that. And that's what I just didn't know.
No, Lance said this morning that it sounded like his dad turned him in, but they didn't actually say that, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I really haven't been watching a lot of stuff today. I was working on doing videos and stuff.
How did you make out with Joe's photos that he was looking for? That
Photos.
Joe was working on some photos for you?
Oh yeah, he wasn't able to do it. I sent it to. It's funny as I sent him to Donald. Donald did it in like 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Donald told him don't quit his day job. Hold on a sec, I got a phone call.
Here comes our regular buddy.
Hi, Paul. Justin.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad.
Not bad, not good, not whatever. Huh?
Yeah, kind of. It's getting colder.
Something like.
Uh-huh.
Then I ordered a new battery charger for my vape today. Charged 4 batteries, and the damn
Here comes
16
Dominic.
or the 18650s that came with it don't even fit in my vape. They're too tall. I can't even use them.
18650s are big.
Yeah, that's what my vape uses, but the ones I have in there have more of a flat top on them. And these ones got the old style like bump on the top, and so they're just
Mine
a
have
little
as well.
tall.
Do you know why an 18650 is an 18650?
No.
It's 18 millimeter diameter and 65 millimeters tall.
Yep.
Okay, what's the 0 for then?
Good
Oh, no.
evening, all.
Oh,
Hey.
well,
Dominic,
Howdy.
Brenda said on that shooter, a minister told his dad, and his dad turned him in allegedly.
yeah, we said all that this morning.
I didn't hear any of that.
And the fact that he was 22.
Well, I said I thought he was in his early 20s, unless one of y'all said something I didn't hear.
I'm not sure whether it was
Spot
Lance or TJ that read it out.
No, and Lance said that he thought that from what it sounded like his dad turned him in, but he didn't know. He was just going by what we were talking about. Hold on a second.
It's 12 degrees, feels like 8.
Yep. I'll have a look.
That's cold. What would that be? 12 is about 53.
Yep.
So 8 would be about 46-ish.
Yep. I've got 11.3 and feels like 11.3.
I wish.
Uh, that's funny.
13-mile-an-hour wind gusting to 24. And it's a northerly. So it shouldn't be cold. It just feels cold.
Jonathan is coming in. Hello, Jonathan.
Actually,
Hi, Jonathan.
kind of cool
Good
out
evening,
right now.
sir.
It's only 80 here. Although I ain't really been outside much the past 2 days. So
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Did you watch that video I sent?
you're asking me or
I believe I
Don?
did. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah, I showed it. I sent it was Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah.
Yeah, rush hour traffic. Hey, so I've been listening to y'all and the world talking about some guy who shot. Who was the somebody he shot?
That was Charlie Kirk. He was a like a political
Bible thumb.
yeah.
He's a politician.
No. He wasn't a politician. He would go to colleges and debate people in like open forums. He would hold
The
debates.
speaker.
Kind of, yeah.
He seemed to me to be like a Bible thumper.
Well, he
Oh
was
yeah, he
really
was very, very much into Christianity.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was religious, but he was also into politics too.
He killed the religious person.
Well, I
Mhm.
mean, his whole shtick wasn't just about religion; it was about politics and religion. But he was more on the he was a Republican, but he wanted to hold open debates with college kids and try to get the younger generation to get into understanding the world around them. Is pretty much what his whole point was.
A bit like What's It Brown.
Wait. Excuse me. Was it that dude who made that video clip
Eddie.
who asked that who told that girl when she asked, damn, what the fuck was it he said? When she asked him what makes America great, and he went to counting off all kind of things that was wrong.
No, that was from that was just from a TV show.
Oh, that
I
was
know
from
what you're
TV
talking.
show. Okay.
Yeah, that was from the newsroom. I know exactly what you're talking about. And half of the facts that he said in there weren't even true. It was just for the TV show.
On the TV show, not him. It wasn't him.
Yeah,
was-
that was from the newsroom. It was a TV, like a political TV show, but a
Yeah.
few years back.
What was he called?
Who?
That coloured Bible thumper.
Who?
He went by his name.
Was it Bobby?
What?
The meeting
I
is
bumped it.
being
No,
recorded.
sorry. I bumped it.
Dominic.
My fingers. I don't know what happened there. My finger. How did I do that?
Who are you talking?
What was his first name? His last name was Kurt.
Are you talking about Charlie?
No,
Kirk?
I'm not on about Charlie Kirk. I'm on about somebody else.
Oh, the other guy.
What do you mean the other guy? There's like a million of those guys out there.
Was he called
Steve-
Brown? Was it Billy Bobby Brown?
No,
I don't know.
Bobby
I don't know who you're
Brown
talking
was
about.
a
I've never-
signal, wasn't
It wasn't Leroy Brown.
Big bad Leroy Brown, you mean?
Brown.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him. What the hell was
he?
he called? He was
have to
really
look-
famous.
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Mm.
He had curly hair, but it wasn't so much afro, it was just curly.
Again, that doesn't narrow down, Mark.
No.
Well, is he a political guy?
No, he was a religious one.
Oh, well, that still don't narrow it down. There's a lot of famous religious, like priests and shit
Yeah,
out there.
pretty much this guy was one of the most famous.
He couldn't have been too famous. I've never
So
heard of.
is he what do you call it? The evangelists or whatever the fuck they're called?
Yeah, that thing.
Evangelist.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Let me look it up and see. Now that I know exactly what his career was.
When I figure out what his name was, you'll know.
Is it T.D. Jakes?
No.
Uh, Oral Roberts?
Nah.
Well, I'm looking up the list of like the top 20 most famous ones, and there's only one black guy on the list. All the rest of them are white guys and women. So I don't. Are you sure that's what he did?
Put in Bible Thumper.
I don't know then.
No, that's the nickname for him.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
I don't know who it is because
I
the
think
most famous one in
I think he was called Bobby.
the two most famous ones in the country probably these days is going to be Joel, what is his name? Joel Osteen, and T.D. Jakes. They're the ones that everybody gave crap about because they have like living in $1
Eddie.
million mansions and shit.
Yeah, I think you're talking about TD Jakes. Got to be him.
Hey, Eddie.
No, it's definitely not him.
Yeah, him and Joel
You're not
both got
thinking.
shit because
I
You're
don't
not
chime
thinking
in
of the
mode.
Reverend. Here's a name that came to mind. You're not thinking of the Reverend Al Sharpton, are you?
No.
Okay,
I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. Though.
I'm done.
Hello, everyone.
All right, Eddie.
And he wasn't really an evangelist. He was more of a just
Well,
a
he was
political
maybe not an
figure.
evangelist as a Christian.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was just trying to.
He was a good man. He was an honest, good man. He really was. He really was a good man.
We don't even know who he's talking about. Mark's trying to figure out some evangelist, some
Oh,
famous
No, I
evangelist.
think Eddie is referring to Charlie
Yeah,
Kirk.
sorry. Sorry,
Oh,
Justin.
I was like, I thought
Sorry,
Ed was being a smartass. He's like,
Sorry.
he's a good man.
No. No, sorry, Justin.
No, you're good.
I'm just chiming in. Sorry.
I was confused
Yeah.
by it. I thought you were just being funny with it.
Yeah,
That
sorry about
is.
that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Justin.
Oh yeah, that was all over the news, Edward. It's been all over the news since yesterday.
I better turn down my volume. Wait. I think the problem is you're not coming through my headphones and it's in delay, Justin. I'm sorry about that. I have to figure out why.
Are you listening to YouTube?
Yes.
That's why.
Got
You
it?
got to listen to Zoom.
Yeah, you gotta mute YouTube.
I can't hear you in my headphones, but I can hear you now. Okay, I think you fixed it. Thank you. Oh, now I got no volume. Okay.
Hey, Eddie,
Yeah.
go down to the audio settings down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
I'm there already. How do I fix it?
What are you trying to get it through
Oh,
your
wait.
headset?
Now I hear you. Never mind. It's working
Okay,
now.
but still go down there, go to audio
I
settings.
mean, I hear you. It's working.
Yeah, I know, but go down to the audio button
I
down at the
will.
bottom. Click the
Okay.
little arrow,
Yeah. Hold on.
go to audio settings.
Hold on. More settings, audio. Okay.
All right, and then go down to the very bottom and is your background noise removal on?
I see Zoom background removal. I see mute my microphone, press hold. Am I in the right spot? I hope so.
Scroll down.
Go. Oh, it doesn't scroll anymore.
You might not be signed in, that's why.
It's okay. I can hear you guys now. You guys can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I didn't mean to chime in. This man, maybe you don't believe in his words. He was an honest human.
Oh,
He
I
didn't.
love
Nobody
Charlie.
deserves to die like that. Nobody.
No, I
It
love
brings me
Charlie.
to
I was a big
tears.
follower of him.
Just thinking about it brings me to tears. And I hope you guys, just because they found the so-called perpetrator, don't give up. Okay? Stuff needs to change. Humans are messy. We know this. They have been for the entire humanity of time. Don't give up, okay?
Yeah, but I don't
We
care
gotta
what
fix
you.
this.
I don't care. I don't care what you do. There's always going to be people like
Yes.
this.
The people go around trying to fix broken and
Unfortunately,
stupid, and it can't be done. It can't be done.
unfortunately, it's the nasty side of human nature.
Exactly. It can't be done. Unfortunately, we're all human. Some of us mess up, some of us more than others. This guy really messed up, right? Like, that's all I got to say. I mean, how do you fix it? It can't be done. As much as you try, it can't be done. Mental health is going to be there as long as we live.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I'm not wrong. He really was a good
Justin, are
man.
you going to the vape shop? That's right. I think he
He's
was.
gone.
I just
And
want
he's
you guys to
gone.
know I really do think he was a good man. You guys can say if you don't think so. He can. Political views have nothing to do with
You
being
talking
an
about
honest human.
Charlie himself?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a good guy.
And political views it's called freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And if you get offed for that, that's not a country I want to live in.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a country I want to live in.
Well, and
Do you
besides
want to
that,
live in that country? Because I don't.
his approach, Eddie, was the fact that he would go and talk to people. He would listen to them, and he would have them listen to him, and there wasn't any.
Never conflict, always honesty,
Yep.
politeness,
Yep.
always. And if that's broken, I don't want to live in I don't want to live in a country like that. Do you?
No.
I don't either. Dominic probably knows. It's shitty
Yeah,
where he lives. It's shitty.
yeah.
That's what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, we've had many people celebrate his death, and it's just utterly disgusting.
There was a guy in the crowd going, "Yeah!" like this, right after he got shot. Is that okay? That
No, it
guy's
isn't.
suspect. That guy needs to be checked out. That guy was like, "Yeah!" No, that's not okay. And he apologized, saying a bunch of stuff that was bullcrap. Okay, he was celebrating. Are you kidding me? No, that
No,
guy
I
is
would
suspect.
never. Yeah,
He's
I
the
would
next
never
one. If you'd
celebrate
ask me, he's the next one.
even the worst of enemies. I would never celebrate.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
No.
You don't do that. That guy's suspect, and I'd check him out next. People are like, should we arrest him? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You're celebrating when a guy got shot? Yes. Yes. Hands down, yeah.
Yeah.
I just had to chime in for a couple of minutes, guys. It's a sad thing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you guys are talking about it because no one is. They just don't want to talk about it. I'm glad you guys are.
Okay, Eddie. Yeah, we
I'm
are.
gonna, I'm gonna check out. I love you guys.
Okay, take
Okay.
care, Ed.
Okay, see ya.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye bye.
You too.
You know, I'm pretty sure he was a singer as well.
I don't know, Edward. I don't know.
So, Dominic, what's been going on with you?
Oh, nothing that much. We had football last night and we won, so that's good. But it's awfully tiring. It's awfully tiring watching.
Oh yeah, football as a sport is can be very tiring for anybody that's watching it.
Especially when it's a playoff game.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Yep.
We're up to see the wizard.
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Because the wonderful things he does.
That right, Jonathan? I'm glad to hear you like that.
Wake up, people.
Yep. Wake up.
You didn't like the Wizard of Oz, Paul? When you was young?
Yeah, oh yeah, those are always some good stuff.
It's a classic. It's a classic. All right, so y'all seem to be stumped on topics. Let's make one up. Who's looking at the Mini 5 Pro?
Yeah.
Not made my mind up. I've got a
Probably
3 Pro. I've got a 3 Pro and a 4 Pro. Do I really need a 5 Pro instead?
You got both the Mini 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got to get the 5 then.
Yeah, just to continue the run.
Yeah, that's the lineup.
Yeah.
That's the lineup. It looked like it looked like it's gonna be real sturdy. It looked like they put some work into building that one.
Well, they've got to have made something either thinner or
Back and
smaller or lighter to be able to get as much stuff in it as they
Yes,
have
yeah,
and
gotta
keep
be.
it under 250.
Gotta be more chunky. I don't remember if they labeled it under 250. Actually, that's one thing.
Yeah,
I
they
don't.
have.
They did.
Yeah. But it's having two batteries again, the same. It can either have the normal battery at 34, 35 minutes that keeps it under 250. And
then they
then
got the 51.
the extended battery that does like 50 minutes nearly.
51. They said 51 minutes.
Yeah.
It's always about a good 6-7 under.
Which takes it about 8. I think it's about 8
Here comes
grams
TJ.
over.
Mario. What's up, TJ?
That was funny when you was singing The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Everybody fell asleep. I had to wake them up.
That's pretty good.
What are you doing, TJ?
I took. Is Justin still here? Did he step away? I haven't heard him talking in a while.
He headed for the vape shop.
We don't know where he's gone, TJ. He's just gone.
So remember when we were talking about all that old caulking that was like on my shower and it was all moldy and everything? So I took a razor blade and cut all that shit out of there, and I went to and I put new caulking on and where the shower meets the shower meets the tile, where the tub meets the tile.
Uh-huh.
Did you take your finger and run it across?
Yeah. Man, that was such a drag and a half, man.
Yeah, they look beautiful when it's finished.
Long
that shit was crazy.
I wonder if they're gonna make it where it get up. But nah, they're not gonna do that. That's why they got the Neo and all that. The only thing DJ I could do to impress me right now is to make a waterproof drone.
Yeah.
There is one coming out.
By DJI?
No.
I don't think it's that it's an orange looking drone. It's that I don't think it's by DJI though, but
that might be
it's 00.
Yeah, that zero
there is one coming out. By DJI?
No.
I don't think it's that
somebody's double
orange
up.
looking drone. It's that YouTube going. Oh,
Hey, David.
That might be
It's 00.
Yeah, zero.
Rookie error.
David, you got YouTube going.
By DJI?
No.
No, I haven't.
You said that it stopped.
Yeah.
David was good.
Not much.
I am sure it was called Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it's been raining all day today here.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't go out. Well, I went out one time just because I had ran out of like the caulk that I was using, so I had to go buy some more.
What did you say?
What? Huh?
He ran out of caulking is what he meant to say.
Yeah.
TJ, I've got a question for you now.
What happened?
When you took the silicon, we won't use what you guys call it. We call it silicon over here, right? When you used it, when you cut the old stuff out,
No,
how much of it did you take out?
there is a difference between silicon sealant and caulking.
And caulking, yeah, it's not the same.
They're not the same.
How
No.
much did you take out
Um,
when you cut
pretty
it out?
pretty much all of it.
Did you go from one? Is there a join in the old stuff and the new stuff?
Yeah, I took it out and then put like I didn't just like go over. I didn't just go over the.
No, I know
I didn't
you.
put
I know
new
that.
stuff over the old.
What I'm trying to say is, when you take the old stuff out, yeah, you need to take it all out.
Yeah, I took I took a razor blade and cut everything out of there.
All of it. From
Yeah.
one side of the shower to the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't leave any old stuff.
No.
So there'll be no join then. I
Well,
asked,
you replaced everything.
Yeah.
that's one of the common
You didn't just spot replace it. You took the whole thing out, put the whole new.
Yeah.
You didn't just fill
Yeah.
it on, did you? You didn't cut a spot out and then fill that spot.
No. I took everything out of there.
I hope so, because old silicon, or cork as you want to call it, does not mix with new stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda.
Brenda.
Dude, it was crazy. Like I was sitting there just
Why?
It's so hard getting all the old stuff out of there.
Why?
I don't know, because I thought it would be easy, but apparently it was not.
Did you use a small-headed screwdriver to get under there?
Well, I used a razor blade and a screwdriver at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing going to be easy about it, but you got it out.
Yeah. I wish it was easy, but
Can you imagine having a job where you did that all day long?
oh my gosh. Dude, my hands would be tired by the end of the day.
And you get used to it.
I'll tell you what, Dominic.
So, Jonathan, what were you up to today?
It was in the Blues Brothers.
Me? I've been on
Yeah.
Fortnite all day.
You
James,
played Fortnite.
James
all-
Brown.
Yeah, they got
James
a new
Brown,
map.
that's it.
Yeah, he's not a. He's a musician. He was a musician.
Yeah, but he was what's it?
Oh,
He
he
was-
was. Yeah, he was a.
He was gospel and
Yeah, he was a gospel
very
singer.
very
in that-
into religion side of it.
Yeah.
And he was called Brown.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm back.
You're back?
Yeah, I had to run down to the vape shop real quick.
Right, let's pack it
I
in now.
told you so.
Yeah, I said I was going to go down there. I was just waiting for more of y'all to get on the panels that Paul wasn't sitting on. So
There you go. James Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah, I was
wasn't
gonna
James
say-
Brown a singer though? He wasn't an evangelist.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
was, but he was his concerts and everything were always religious based.
Oh,
Who, James Brown?
Did you not
Yeah.
know who James Brown was, Justin?
no, he was trying to
James
figure
Brown
out
ain't
somebody earlier,
religious.
but he was describing
He
him
was
as a
a what?
pastor.
Yeah, well, when Mark said Bobby Brown, I was like, he's definitely no religious guy because he's into dance music.
I don't recall
You said he
James
used to-
Brown being
Brown
religious.
does do gospel singing as well.
You said he used to be a
Yeah,
pastor?
but he's not a Bible basher.
Bobby Brown did the song "Two Can Play That Game."
Yeah.
Wait. What are y'all talking about?
Wait a cotton picking minute.
I don't know, Brenda. Maybe.
James Brown is the one who got on the awards when he was trying to holler at that chick backstage and she tried to diss him. And he got on the awards and said, "Never mind who you thought I was, bitch. I'm James Brown." That man ain't religious.
Yeah, that was the one that
That's James Brown.
that was
Yeah,
one of the
he-
guys
yeah,
that Chappelle used to make fun of all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't religious.
Yeah, he's
I'm
that
James
singer
Brown,
that
bitch.
does the song. He does that song. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
So Justin, I took out all that old caulking a little while ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Man,
Was it hard?
that was a hard task. Dude, it was pretty nasty looking.
Save yourself a lot of money doing it yourself.
Yeah.
DJ, two things. One, you didn't have to remove it. Thick bleach and orange peel strips it back to whiteness.
Oh,
And
bleach and orange peel.
yeah. And when you want to actually remove it, all you do is you run the Stanley blade down the back of it and then put a bit of bleach and a bit of orange peel mixture down the back and it'll peel off.
Well, there was like some old caulking like on the tub part, but then like a little like some mold or whatever like on a little bit of mold on the tile. So I just took a toothbrush and just water and just scraped it all off.
Like I said,
Kill mold.
if you're getting mold, then you've got an air filtration problem.
Mildew.
And yeah, you're not moving enough air through your property. And
He
if it's
doesn't have a problem with mold, but all caulking will get like that after a while.
but bathroom mold, if you
Yeah,
only
straight
clean it
up.
with a bit of bleach every now and again, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not supposed to clean caulking with bleach because it eats away at it.
Then you're using the wrong caulking.
Fuck me, that was a bitch to get off.
Oi, not bad. Do that once more.
Yep.
Yeah, TJ, do it again.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Wait, pack it in.
Keep telling him, tell us when he's here, not when he's leaving.
Hey, you knobhead.
Louis emptying the food bowl all over the floor.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, caulking can be a little bit of a bitch trip there.
Yeah.
No, it can't. It's easy. If you know what you're doing, it's easy.
Well, if you have the right tool, it's easy too, because they actually make a tool for that. And it goes right underneath it and scrapes it right up.
No. Yeah, the razor blade thing was.
But most people that do it themselves, you know, they're not doing it enough to go out and buy tools to actually do it. So 'cause they do it once every like 10 years.
So there's an actual tool that like removes the old caulking.
Yeah, it's a scraper and it will get in between the crack where the caulking's at, and then you push it and it just peels it right up out of there.
Never use a scraper because you'll scratch the back, the tiles or the bath or whatever it is you've caulked.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said just slice in the middle of the pork, bleach and orange peel mixture, spray it in, give it a couple of minutes, peel off. Jobs are good.
Well, I'll have to try that next time.
Well, that'll be in like another 10 years.
You're going to remember that.
Yeah.
Because if you use the right caulking, you shouldn't have to do that for a while.
Yeah.
Don't go in there and just buy whatever, TJ. When if you go into Home Depot or Lowe's, ask somebody that works in that area what you need.
Yeah, I went.
the right
I took
kind.
like an old. I used what I had, and then once I ran out, I went out and bought some more.
But did you
Well,
get
that
the
was
right
about
kind? Did you make sure it was 4 bathtubs and stuff? Because there's all kinds of
Yeah, it
different
was like-
caulkings and stuff.
Yeah, I think the one that I had, it said indoor and outdoor, so interior and exterior is what it actually said.
If it's exterior, it's a little bit stronger anyway. So
Yeah.
it usually has a higher heat too. I hate when I go to the vape shop and Freaking people that don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, how'd you even get the job here? You don't even know nothing about the juices. You know nothing about the coils. And she was a nice
What,
girl,
what do you-
and everything,
what-
but she didn't know anything.
You like went in there and told them, and they were like,
Yeah, I told them what I needed, and she didn't even know what size batteries I needed when I told her 18650s. She didn't know. She didn't know anything.
Okay.
JD.
Thought they were 18650s. They're huge.
Yeah,
I've
mine
got an
takes two of them.
18650 in mine.
Have
I
you?
have two vapes.
I got-
I got
Yeah.
one that
I
takes
got an
a single.
18650 in my torch.
No, I have one vape that takes two of them, and then I got another one that just takes one.
Two?
Mine
Yeah.
takes one.
Hell. How big
That's
are
not
they?
This one's got
uncommon
the
for
rounded.
vapes.
This one's a rectangular one.
Yeah,
Rectangular.
those are the common batteries for vapes, or 18650s.
Are they?
That's what all of them use. And then they
Yeah.
use even a bigger one. I got some big fatter ones that are like twice the size that
Well,
some
they're
vapes
Right,
use.
21 650s as well.
Yeah,
18650s are, what's it, rechargeable usually, the lithium ion.
Yeah.
yeah, because they sell the battery chargers and everything at the vape shop.
Yeah. I've got a
Right.
charger that does 4 of them.
That's what I have too.
Mm.
You can buy them. You can buy a single at the vape shop. They have a single charger. They have a double charger, a 4 battery charger, and then they got one that does like 8.
Hmm.
In fact, they're quite commonly used in the drone world anyway. Because when you buy a transmitter radio controller for like FPVs and planes and helicopters and stuff, they're nearly always 18650 batteries in them.
I think you'll find if you take apart most of the sealed batteries, I
Yeah.
think they're 18650s as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of flashlights now are coming with rechargeable, and that's what they're using.
Yeah, I've got 3 torches there that have got 18650s in. 2 that have 1 and 1 that has 2.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty common battery. The FPV world uses a lot as well
Mm,
for their controllers.
that's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Well, the first windstorm of the season is coming in. So
Oh,
wait
okay.
just now for gazebos, bouncing castles, garden
Yeah.
chairs, garden tables, you name it. If it's in a garden, you want it, place your order
Oh.
now.
It's not the first one. We had one the other week.
Yeah, but it's not. That wasn't a storm.
Did it get pretty windy over on the other side?
This one's supposed to last from just after midnight Sunday till about 10 o'clock Monday night.
Yep.
Mm.
If you stepped outside, could you get blown away?
And not
No,
to mention,
we're not in the US.
and not to mention,
Oh,
Mark,
sorry. I thought you meant blown away with a gun. No,
these
no, it's
vapes
just
are going at like 50
No,
to
like with the
70
wind.
watts. So
Mhm.
you just never
I
know
said-
these days, TJ.
Well, I mean, it doesn't get that windy here, but like, I don't know how windy it gets over where you guys are at, but I didn't know if like
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't you have hurricanes down there?
Yeah, but like
Then it does get windy. Touche.
I'm sorry. Oh, Dominic, what they call a hurricane here in the U.S. ain't nothing but wind and rain, man.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about a real hurricane in the U.S.
Yeah, and tornadoes.
TJ, I'll tell you the difference between the wind in the US and the wind in the UK. From the month at the moment they switch on Blackpool Illuminations, it's win season, right? That's it.
Yeah.
As soon as they hit that switch, buff, and we get constant wins from last week of August right through till March next year. And those wins will range from 20 mile an hour up to maybe 140 miles an hour.
Now, the main difference between the wins in America and the wins in the UK,
You just get
is
them when the
the,
hurricane
one-
comes through.
the ones in the UK tend to smell of curry.
Now, I wouldn't go down that route. In fact, I'll avoid that route.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to it, the U.S. has the most volatile freaking climate system in the whole world anyway.
I was not
Because
about
we-
climate.
But that's the difference. Yours, you often come in from the same angle, but ours tend to come in
Well,
every
And-
fucking angle.
yeah, and because the country's so big, we have vast differences in
Come on in, Lance.
geography too. Got a lot of areas that are desert, mountains,
Yeah.
you know, so you get all these different natural disasters.
That's why we gave it up. Why we walked away from it.
Lance is in his car.
Mhm.
Must
I
be
am,
new.
and Dominic, you know what day it is?
And guess what? I had pizza for dinner.
Sweet.
I had a
You can
burger.
hear my, you can hear my air conditioning, huh?
Actually,
No.
no.
You know why it's on?
Because it's hot outside.
Because it is beautiful here in the Pacific Northwest.
So why would you have your air
Oh,
conditioner on then?
I put it on so my hair blows back in my rag top.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Justin, did you get my DM on the
You
guy?
have to be careful about that, Lance. As somebody who owns a rag top, my hair disappeared.
Yeah, well, I'm a former
Got blew out.
yeah, I'm a former ragtop enthusiast as well.
Yep.
That's why I've got no hair.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think the conspiracy is there, Justin, with the image I sent you? Think there is
Hold
one?
on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me finish typing here in Discord real quick.
How much did your 18650 cost you?
Two of them at the vape shop. I think we're like 18 or something.
Yeah, they've gone up stupid price. They used to be a quid or two each. Now they're like 8-9 quid each.
You want to know why? Because the
Well, I'm
government
also-
have got hold of it and they're regulated.
I'm also paying a little bit of a markup too because it's a small business too. So
Mm.
if I buy them from Amazon, I can get them for like probably $5-7 a piece.
I mean, I bought 16 from eBay. I think they were from eBay. Might have been from
No,
Temu.
that's not the same
Might have been
guy.
from Temu actually, but
No.
No,
You have
because
to
I
be-
know that guy's got famous because of Charlie, that particular security guard.
Okay.
A lot of people know who he is.
there are two different forms. There's the one that has the little bulge on the end that's the positive, and there's one that's flat at both ends.
He's been Charlie's private security for years. That guy, like I said, he's probably the most famous, like background nobody that Charlie Kirk had because everybody always recognized that security guard. And then they tried to say the other guy be the other security guard on the other side because he touched his hat and scratched his nose. He was telling the sniper to shoot. I'm like, everybody needs to just fucking chill on their damn conspiracy theories. Jesus.
Here's a conspiracy. The fucker did it, right? You don't have to look for anyone else. The
That's
parents.
exactly what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to pull these stupid ass conspiracies. Oh my God, somebody scratched their
I
balls in the
do.
fucking
I do
crowd.
want to congratulate. I do want to congratulate his parents on jobbing him in.
Mm.
But like I said, you get these people. Oh, some guy scratched his balls in the crowd. That was a sign. It's like fucking calm down, Jesus. Y'all need to relax.
Someone
yourselves.
scratched their balls?
Like it's just stupid. I hate whenever something like this happens.
What
all
it,
stupid.
what it actually was, Justin, there was a 200 movement secret code that had to be done. So like someone scratched the balls, one scratched his ass, and one rubbed his nose, one sneezed, you know, and it all went through a little code. And the sniper was like, "That's
like
the code." Boom.
Well, like I said too, it's like everybody kept.
Bollocks.
Well, it's like I said too. Everybody kept posting all over online. Oh my God, it was 200 yards away. That was a professional shot. Only a professional can make that. No, the fuck they could. Any jackass that went out to the gun range for 2 weeks in practice could have made that fucking shot. He was using a Mauser that was refitted as a 30-06. Those guns are so fucking accurate. I mean, you could teach somebody how to hit a target in probably a few hours with that thing. 200 yards is not very far. 200 yards is close enough where you don't have to worry about breathing and drop on the bullet. You don't have to worry about any of that shit.
No,
you're talking about doing professional snipers like in the military, Navy SEAL guys are doing it at 1,200 yards. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But 200 yards ain't shit. My uncle's shooting range was 450 yards, the one we used to shoot on all the time.
200 yards, it's only
Joe said it was 200 feet.
a meter or two.
Oh, him and Paul were arguing about this morning. They said it was around 200. They never actually gave an exact amount that I heard. They just said around 200 yards. But the kid had like one of the most accurate fucking bolt action guns you could have. Like I said, anybody could have made that shot with that gun. I could have probably took David, I don't know if David's ever shot a gun, but I could probably take David up on that roof and line it up for him, and he could have made that damn shot.
I could have made that shot even without my eyesight.
Yeah. Just want to point out, no, I haven't got a gun, but yes, I have been shot.
No, I used to shoot guns.
Me and my mate got both of us got shot in the ass. We pissed off the farmer and tried to escape.
An 18-inch square target at 25 yards, 50 out of 50.
Luckily, it was only an air rifle, so it just stung a bit.
With anything from a 2.2 to a 9mm.
Well, I had a good day today. Me and Laura went to McDonald's and came out with a whopping profit.
Oh wow!
Paul just called.
What did you buy? Like everything? Did you buy everything on the menu?
No, we just bought our meals. We won £10 back. We won 50% off our next order. I've won a grooming kit, which is like aftershaves and stuff, worth 50 quid. We won a Virgin Experience day. We've won like Moonpig gift cards, Moonpig flowers, fucking all sorts.
Mm-hmm.
What they have like one of those like little like you walk into McDonald's and they give you like
we have the Monopoly event.
No, it's the
Monopoly.
Monopoly game that they do
not
every year.
Monopoly again.
Is it on the cups in it or something?
So Paul
McDonald's favorite.
Your cups and your burgers.
Paul just called me to let me know he was down by the bridge. I said, I know you told us you were leaving. And then he said, you know what would be a good idea is offering drone security for those people. I said, it's a little late for that, Paul. Like that, you should have made that idea beforehand. Because Because I can guarantee you, at least for the next couple months, nobody's going to be doing any events at Tom Colleges. But there is a lot of them out there that were like him that said that they're not going to stop just because of that. They're just going to be more cautious. So you just need to start securing these fucking roofs in the buildings. Like it's
Mm.
there's been the problem with the last 2 or 3 times this has happened. Always been the fucking roof. Why don't you have a single fucking, even use campus security? Put one on each one of the roofs. Make them sit up there.
You don't even have to do that. Just whack a drone up in the air and keep spinning
Yeah, but
it.
if you have somebody already on the roof, that's a deterrent right there in itself. Plus, they can sit up there with binoculars and look around for threats. But that's what I'm saying is like if they would have done that at Trump's attempted assassination, they would have done it at Charlie Kirk's. This would have never happened. Neither one of them would have.
Yeah, and if they put a thermal drone up, mind you, they'd have to keep bringing it back every 25 minutes to change the battery.
Because the thing was, is if you look at the way that if he wouldn't have gotten up on a building, there would have been no other place for him to shoot from. He had to get up on that elevated building to be elevated above them because of all those thousands of people that were in front of Charlie. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to go anywhere else. That's the reason he got up on that building. The kid wasn't stupid. He definitely scouted it out beforehand.
And then after he took the shot, he said that he jumped off the building or whatever.
Yeah, and you actually see the gun in his hand because he has it wrapped in a towel. You can see it. He jumps off the roof. And then he dropped it in the tree line right outside the school like a fucking idiot. Like they weren't going to search around there 10 miles around that school. Come on now.
Oh, so it was how high was the school?
What do you mean? The building?
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 stories, but he like climbed down and held onto the side of the wall a little bit and then fell the rest of the way. But he didn't seem to hurt himself because he took off running and he wasn't limping. So, but he's a 22-year-old kid. He could take a fall like that a lot better than somebody mine or your age or
A
somebody
lot better than
Paul's age.
TK, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, you got to think, dude, his adrenaline was fucking pumping, dude. You know that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was too.
But like I said, he was dumb for dropping the fucking gun out in the fucking wood, the tree line right outside the school. Like I said, you didn't think they were going to search 10 miles around that fucking school? Come on. And dogs, they have dogs that can smell guns, like gunpowder.
Yeah.
And shit.
Why is Costco so busy?
Man, it's like that. The Costco here, all Costco's are busy like that.
I'm at the business Costco.
And you got to remember too, it's Friday night, Lance.
Yeah.
Weekends are always busy at Sam's Clubs
Just
and
be-
Costco's.
Lance, just open your window, beat your own, and say, "Get out the fucking way! I want me pizza." It's Pizza Friday, for fuck's sake!
Friday, for fuck's sake.
Be back.
That's funny.
Nobody gets between a man and his pizza.
I will be back. Be back.
I don't like it. It's crazy. You have some very intricate details, but doing a load of eyebrow hair is not going to work. Here comes Jacob. He's a value swing, but it's like colored red outline. It makes me question the longevity. If you would have outlined these books in black, this comes red in there.
You ain't great, quiet man. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not a peep from any of you.
I was still taking in the TJ was a pro cock handler.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
You're a sleeper. I didn't think you're coming from the last guy. DJ. From Josh.
It looks like your demon's like delivering a pizza or something, or giving somebody a pizza.
Yeah, it does kind of
Here's
look like that.
Draymond.
So check this out. So Joe, I gave Joe that picture yesterday. He worked on it for a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Didn't get really what I wanted done quite right because he had never really done that kind of editing before. But he tried. I give it to him. He tried. He did better than I would have.
Yeah.
So then I
Yeah.
took the picture and tried to put it through 2 different AIs, and they kept making Sarah look like she was Asian. And then one of them, she looked like she had fucking Down syndrome. And then so I sent it to Donald, and he got it fixed in 5 minutes and told Joe not to quit his day job.
Looks like he's giving everybody a pizza, like some pizza.
You know what? You know how stupid I am? I went down there, forgot to take the drone.
Oh God.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, you were down there for like 20 minutes. Were you just standing there in disbelief?
What the hell?
That's the ship that I went to go get right there.
So keep a paint pole in your car, and you can attach your phone next time. Pretend you're flying around it.
So were you standing there in disbelief?
Well, it was in the back of my car, and I sat there in the car until it started to come down. And I went around to the back of the car, opened up my case. In the case, there's the controller, but there's no drone in there.
And I said, I promise.
He was down there cussing every cuss word in the dictionary.
Yeah.
Yelling at the little kids down there, "Get off my lawn!"
I drove like a maniac to get back here.
Get off that lawn.
Yelling every old man thing at the kids.
Hey, Dre, how's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing?
I had better days.
Yeah.
Just heard.
I went to go catch a ship, Joe. I don't know if you heard me or not, but I forgot to take the drone. Took the case with the controller.
Oh, so I was going to ask you, how did you forget the drone if you took the case? But the drone wasn't in the
It's a
case.
hard case.
Right.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you didn't
snapped it
notice
down
the weight
and out
difference?
the door I went, but the drone was sitting on the desk because I'd done a ship earlier, and I had the SD card, and I put it back in, but I didn't put it back in the case.
Oh.
Yeah, but my question is, you didn't know that you didn't notice a weight difference in the case?
No, because I got 4 or 5 batteries in there, and the controller and a bunch of other stuff, and you probably average person might say this feels a little light, but it didn't to me because it's a hard case.
Fuck you, Donald. I know you're watching. Fucking messaging me.
Wait, is Uncle Don here in the chat? I don't see him.
No, he's messaging me on Facebook.
Yeah.
He's such a dick. I appreciate him and Joe's help, though. They helped me out a lot.
So how you doing, Justin? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I said I wasn't sick.
Man.
I just took a couple days off. I wasn't sick or anything.
I wouldn't worry about it. You took a couple of days off. I mean, you've had a rough week.
Oh, because I was pretty much training a new driver. I'm not even a driver. I was having to show him how to do his damn job.
Well, that's why I sent you a message. I mean, Paul said you had a little tummy ache.
No, I didn't have no tummy ache. I don't know.
No, it's his wife's having the baby, and he's not having the baby.
Oh, you never know. He is a classy broad.
Hey, Justin, have you guys figured out a name yet?
Hey, let me find out Michigan don't have laws protecting elderly people. Find out it's the same as hitting Paul's the same as hitting TJ.
It's fun to kid Justin because Justin said over and over and over again he's not having any more kids. Not having any more kids.
I don't want any more kids at my age. I want my kids to be grown when I'm in my late 40s.
You're looking for the grandbabies to be running around.
Nope.
No?
Good morning, Sunstar.
I don't want to be dealing with little kids.
It's a good afternoon, I should say. Good evening.
In my 40s.
Mr. Jonathan, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Over here on Fortnite, going ballistic.
Okay. Mr. Dominic?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Saturday morning here.
Okay. Matt got a kick out of that message I sent him, Justin,
What do you
about
say?
that guy, that veteran
Yeah.
down in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a real kick out of that. And Mark, I
haven't
hear
found him.
everything is great in the UK. The royal family's patching up their differences.
I don't believe that load of bollocks.
That's why I addressed Mark. I knew David had something negative to say about it.
Dre, make sure when you send stuff to Matt, it's kind of slow because it takes him a
Yeah,
minute.
Harry was supposed to go and meet Charles.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did meet according to the news reports.
Yeah.
Then he shows up in Ukraine, what, this morning?
Yeah, but
spread a little hope in black pudding.
no. What happened? Charles went, "Come here, Harry. I've got you a present. Let's patch things up. I've got you a present." "What's the present, Daddy?" "It's a holiday to Ukraine." Fuck off.
Well, actually, the one good thing about somebody being like that being in Ukraine is Russia ain't stupid. They ain't gonna do nothing while somebody like that's in an area.
Well, he was a helicopter pilot, so he's probably gone over there to train some people.
Right.
Well, I get
but
what Justin
still-
is saying, that, the more dignitaries visit Ukraine, less likely of Russia doing some kind of massive missile or drone attack.
Yeah, because it gives them it gives the Ukrainian people a little bit of a break while they're there
Right.
in that
Right.
area, because they're not going to do anything while somebody's there.
But it's interesting. It's going to be interesting in what's going to be the general census of that Polish incursion. Because I don't buy it being an accident.
Because that's one thing that you don't see countries doing. You don't see presidents or prime ministers going to other countries and then they kidnap them or arrest them. They don't do that. There's like
Well,
kind
that's
of like
old World War II kind of stuff. You kill the ambassador and start a whole war.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like the head of state though. Like you just don't see that these days. It's
Huge thing.
Well, Harry's not a head of state. He's not even in line to be king. He would be a perfect person to knock off.
Oh, but what I'm saying is like when Putin landed in Alaska, they could have took him into custody and said, "Fuck you, we're not giving him back."
Yeah, now he's in charge of everything. They would be reacting fairly, this.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But being
I'm just
part of the
saying,
royal
Prince
family,
Harry,
though.
yeah, he's a part of the royal family, but he's not in line in succession of becoming king. So he would be a good person to knock off or take hostage.
Well, actually, he is in line to be king if William and his family all get killed.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah, but I get what Dre's saying, though. His chances.
William's got
of
what, 3
being
kids now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's quite a few folks to knock off.
It depends on how powerful that Christmas tracker is that Harry's just given them.
It only takes one air crash and the whole family's gone.
Oh God, y'all two better stop before they get the damn British cops knocking on your damn door. Better stop getting into hypotheticals.
But I'm a big fan of George. I like George. George got that, F around and find out look.
He's got resting bitch face.
He do.
Is that the younger one? Is George the younger one?
I think
no,
the daughter's
Louis,
the oldest one, isn't she?
I think Louis is the younger man.
Yeah,
Younger
well,
man.
I think George is first.
All right, then
George, Louis, and
knock
Charlotte.
the other two on the head and put Louis in because he's a comedian. I could just see Louis going up to the British Prime Minister and going, "Got your nose."
Yep.
Wait, if I wanted nagging, I'd have invite Laura back home. Piss off. Shut up. Wait. Shut up. Don't look at me like that.
Jerry, you look like you have like like something sitting on your shoulder in your picture.
I have the world on my shoulders, TJ.
Like you have like a little friend there just sitting on your shoulder, like just saying hey or whatever.
No, I don't have that. I have the world on my shoulders.
The world on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Hello, Laura.
Oh shit.
Gonna start calling Dre Atlas.
Yeah.
I weren't keeping an eye on the
Paul
chat.
eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Paul?
Peanut butter jelly time.
Don't tell us anything.
It sure don't. I know it ain't beans on toast.
Was that bologna or ham or something?
I was watching a guy do a hot dog challenge
It's ham and cheese.
in Canada.
I think that's about the healthiest thing I ever see you eat.
Oh, dude, those guys that do the hot dog challenges, they swallow them things.
No, he had 13 hot dogs and a pile of potato tots in 27 minutes.
Laura,
these were big hot dogs. They weren't small hot dogs. And one of them had peanut butter and jelly on it.
Ugh.
Paul, go back to the kitchen and put some beans on that toast.
Mm-mm.
Some beans on that toast.
They gave him 90 minutes to do it in, and you did it in 27.
Hello, Laura.
Don't encourage her, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually say what I want tonight because she can't hit me. She's at her mummy's.
He's out of town again?
She's at her mum's looking after the doggy.
Okay.
That's good.
What the hell?
Shut up, David. I love it.
How the fuck no, Laura? Laura, step away from the keyboard, face the wall about what you've done. You've ruined this show, you have.
You got
With your
TJ
very
going
stupid comments.
TJ's on a roll.
And now that you've set Paul off. God. What the fuck?
Oh, it's like a chain reaction, like dominoes.
TJ's on a roll.
TJ, like he got a fart real bad.
Lean forward and fart, TJ.
It was a bit windy down your way today, wasn't it, Paul? David?
Just a little. Fucking wet.
Yeah, the golf at Wentworth, that's not all that far from you.
Yeah, that rainstorm we had yesterday, that 30-minute rainstorm, we got that same amount of rain this time in about 7 minutes. Jesus, that came down.
We had a couple of bits of rain today, but not much. But yeah, yesterday was bad.
Boom, boom, boom.
So Lance, is Lance on here? Or is he going inside Costco already?
Yes.
I'm here.
Okay, so how's your what? The second week of school now?
Awesome. I can't believe how good my kids are. Knock on wood.
Oh, that was pretty funny.
Hope I haven't said that too early.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Greg?
Yeah, I heard you. I said, you said how awesome your kids are.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, here we go.
But you got all seniors?
Hello, Joey.
Hey, what's up? Hot is all get out.
Lance, you get to have all seniors?
That's funny.
You have to say that after DJ starts laughing. I can't hear you.
You know, that won't end.
I know. Someone should just mute him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I was asking you, is your class all seniors?
No, they're not. No. In fact, my classes are mostly freshmen, but not, it's a mix. So I've got 9, 10, 11, and 12 in all my classes. So it doesn't matter what period, doesn't matter what class.
That's highly unlikely to have all good kids with that mix of grade levels.
Exactly, because the ninth graders are usually, they're still middle school-ish.
Yeah.
And
kind of squirrely a little bit.
Yeah. And
that's why I was after they're all senior, because at least they all they're bored, so they ain't got nothing else to do but sit there and graduate.
Yep, exactly. But because the ninth graders, they don't know that they've got to pass the class. Because in middle school, they didn't have to pass; they just got moved on.
Right.
But in high school, you got to pass the class. You got to get a D or better to graduate.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that. So I say that day one. I say, hey, guys, here's the deal. You got 24 credits you need. You've got 24 sections that you can gain those credits. If you fail one class, you're going to summer school.
Mm-hmm.
So don't fail any classes, and you don't have any wiggle room. Where you and I, we had wiggle room. We graduated with like 20 credits, and we had 24 sections. So you could fail about 3 or 4 classes and still graduate on time.
Yeah.
But
like I said, because I played football, we were automatically enrolled in summer school because they would give us PE credits for the workouts we did over the summer.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically I could have graduated midterm my senior year because I had enough credits. I just stayed going to school and took 4 classes to stay eligible to run track.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. And sometimes you see these high school football players graduate in December, and then they go to college, for spring ball.
Yeah, my buddy did that. He went off to Utah before I did, and he did a whole semester up there. Came back for high school graduation.
Yep.
I should have done the same thing.
How are your wife's classes?
What's that?
How are your wife's classes? Are they good?
No. They already got about, I guess, enough kids already singled out. They're going to create a whole remedial class out of them.
Yeah.
She's already got knuckleheads. I mean, she's been at work over a month now because they started August.
Yeah.
So they've already identified some kids that they're going to create a whole remedial class of them.
Yeah.
These kids are below grade level.
Any of them troublemakers, Dre?
Well, that's why I say that's what remedial class is for, because basically that's all they do is cause problems. Because they're so far below grade level, they just disrupt classes. Because they know they can't keep up. They don't want to do no work.
So that makes it tough on the real students, right?
Yeah, and what makes it tough for everybody? It makes it tough on the teachers because they got to worry about managing these knuckleheads, just so they can teach the class to everybody else.
So to give you an idea, Dre, of the diversity in Tacoma, the district I teach in, Lincoln High School's on the east side. My high school's on the west side. My high school's probably the most middle class of all the high schools. In fact, we're the only school in the entire district that's not free and reduced lunch, which, you know, is a miracle. But Lincoln High School has 21 sections of algebra. Now, algebra you take in 8th grade. You don't take it in 9th grade unless you fail. If you fail, you take it in 9th grade. They have 21 classes of algebra at Lincoln High School on the east side. They're the poorest school in the city. We have 4. So we have 4 remedial math classes in our building compared to 21. So, you know, that's the discrepancy in the city, which, you know, is sad.
Well, like I said, it's a discrepancy in education overall because these kids figure out very early on, especially around 5th and 6th grade, that they're not required to pass anything. They just get pushed along.
Yep.
So about time they get to, you know, basically middle school now is 6th, 7th, 8th, same thing. They just get pushed along.
Yep.
So by the time they hit 9th grade, they're used to that type of mentality, and they think it's all a joke, and they just keep tagging along. And what happens is when they figure out by the time they hit 11th grade that they don't have enough credits to graduate, they drop out.
Yep.
And that's where you get your high dropout rate usually between 8th and 10th grade is your biggest dropout rate area. Because two things happen. The kids realize that they're putting these remedial classes and now they're the joke themselves. And a lot of them don't like that realization. So they say, why am I going if you put me in these remedial classes? I'm smarter than that, but they don't want to take accountability for their behavior.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, TJ.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
TJ was working from scratch.
Yeah,
the
second part is, like you said, they know they don't have enough credits going into high school already, or, you know, as far as they had 9th grade at middle school, or they get to the 11th grade and they figure out, I don't have enough credits, so I'm just going to stop going.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dre, Lance. You don't have to worry about the dropouts because they've always got to be school bus monitors to fall back on.
Yeah. My wife's school was having a potluck today, and I tell you, Lance, I was very tempted to show up.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, because my wife was telling me how this one kid was getting out of his seat the other day and was walking behind her in class, you know, just being a jerk. And I told her, I said, don't let nobody walk behind you. You keep everything in front of you in case this kid wants to try to do something stupid.
Yep.
Well, don't they have cameras in the classroom, Dre?
Oh yeah, that's how they catch them, most of them, because they got cameras on the classroom, and the kids sit there and tell, I didn't do that. They said, roll the footage, and they sit there like, oh, because they forget there's cameras always rolling all the time.
Yep.
Catch them doing whatever they're doing. They said, I wasn't cheating. Show them right there cheating on film. You know, looking down at their phones when they ain't supposed to have them out. Passing papers to each other, cheating off each other when they're not supposed to be doing that. So everything you think of, they catch them doing it. They put so much effort in trying not to do the work. If they would do the work, they'd probably get a decent grade.
Yeah, if they spent their time doing the work and then instead of trying to figure out how not to do it, they would get it done.
Yeah. And then I mean, the real frustrating part, and Lance knows this, you know, everything at my wife's school, they had, I think it's called school ed or something like that, where the parents can actually log in, see all the quizzes, test results, everything for their child, even assignments, and they still ask my wife, oh, what is my child missing? I said, go check his work. You have access to his work.
Exactly.
Yeah, they do that at our schools too.
Yeah.
They can even track the kids on the fucking buses.
The parents are like, they want the teacher to go do everything in the world that they can do themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, they can even track their kids what they're doing on the fucking bus.
Mm-hmm.
East Coast just said that in Florida, you have to have 24 credits to graduate, but if you're academically challenged, you can graduate with 18 credits.
He's
I don't
talking
know
from
what
experience.
academically challenged me. I mean, my wife, they have what they call ISPs, which means that the kid has some kind of learning disability. Could be second, English second language, through some kind of dyslexia or anything else they consider, and they're supposed to be able to be. The biggest thing is they're supposed to be allowed to get extra time to do assignments. Not that they get excuses not to do it. They're supposed to get extra time to do it.
Okay.
That
What
explains it, East Coast. Look at TJ.
What it does, what he meant by academically challenged is Dusty was telling you about when he graduated.
That was pretty good, Lance. That was pretty good.
Fucking rock star, I swear to God.
What happened?
There's all kind of stuff that goes on. Then I guess one of the students at my wife's school, their parent went to a school board meeting from the larger district, and somebody let it slip out, which I've always said to my wife over the years, that they were identified my wife's school basically as a behavior dump yard. So these kids get kicked out of regular schools, and they recommend to the parent to go sign them up at my wife's school, which her school is never designed for that type of situation. And they convince these parents that, oh yeah, they're supposed to be more of a military type school. That might be good for your child. The school is not supposed to be a military training school. It's supposed to be those who are interested in law, first responders. There's no extra military training or discipline, because half the kids there can't even do PE. They all got medical excuses.
Yeah, we call them ESC here.
Yeah, ESC, ISP, it's always something.
Well, ESC, what do they call it? ISP 50 or something like that. It's like, that's something that they do. Well, here it's like they set up a special like work with the kid in class.
Mm-hmm.
And the ESC is just a classification, an overall classification that they give them here.
So like I said, the system is all screwed up. It takes away accountability from the student and for the parents for the most part, and want to add more accountability on the teachers like they're our own kids.
Yeah, another hat to wear.
Yeah, and you're talking about, on an average teacher that has 5 to 6 classes with about 30 plus kids, so you're talking about over 100 and plus kids every day.
150.
Yep, and these parents act like you're supposed to devote extra time to their child. And I said, if we got extra time of your time at home, he wouldn't be such a pain in the ass at school.
That's the problem with a lot of parents too, is their kid will do something wrong and they'll automatically take their kid's side before they even hear the full story.
Yeah.
And I don't do that, dude. If the teacher tells me one of my kids is acting up, I'll listen to what the teacher has to say, and they're gonna get a smack in the back of the damn head.
Well, don't you think there's a lot of that? That's not my kid wouldn't do that.
No, I know what the fuck my kids are capable of.
There's one thing that the pandemic really showed, Paul, is that those kids that had to stay at home and learn virtually, those parents find out who their child really is.
Yeah.
And then they would tell the kid, go to your room and lay in bed and get on the computer. I was like, this is your parenting style?
But that's the
Monitor
thing.
your child's education as you allow them to go to their room and lay in the bed?
Well, that's the thing, Dre, is if you don't understand your kid, especially by the time they're a teenager, then you just ain't paying attention at all.
Yeah.
Because I know what my kids are capable of. And if a teacher tells me it's something I know that they probably would do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, they wouldn't do that.
Right.
Because every kid uses that same excuse. The teacher just don't like me. No, you're just acting like a little dick at school.
Oh, my wife is accused all the time talking about she don't like me. She's targeting me. You know,
Oh yeah,
same
I've heard
years
that.
by the time they get past in my wife's class and they get become if they do make it to the senior year, then they come back and be want to thank my wife. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Crawford.
Let's
ahead,
think
Jonathan.
back. Let's think back to when we went to school, people. If you went to school and you acted up and the teacher called your parents, and when you went home, you got your ass whooped.
Yeah.
You didn't go back to school the next day acting a fool. These days, you can't put your hands on your children no more. So now, when they do stuff in school, what do? They just talk to them, and it doesn't do anything. So we got to look at the upbringing that we came up in, and then
Well,
think about.
like I said,
Wait,
Jonathan.
hold on. Even like when you say like, what are the parents doing at home with the children? Back then, our parents didn't have to do nothing. Our teachers, they gave us our work. They gave us our homework. We came home. We sat down, did our homework before we could go outside or watch TV or this, that, and the third. There was a routine. That routine no longer sits. These kids get out of school, they run off with their friends, they go home, they jump on the computer, they get on YouTube, they get on TikTok. You know what I mean? The routine is no longer there.
But like I said, the routine has to be established at a younger age, like it was with us.
Right, and
like when I was an officer,
that establishment came through discipline.
That's what I'm
You
talking
can't
about.
discipline you can't discipline your child like you used to when we were children. Like you said, you go to school acting up, the teacher call home, whether your mom or your daddy or both, shit, messing around with me, boy. Listen, my uncle to get my ass too if he happened to be in town. You knew not to go to school the next day acting up. In fact, you went and apologized to the teacher and everything.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's numerous amount of times when I was an officer, I got called on calls to houses talking about a domestic dispute between a parent and a child, and the parent wants me to play games with their child, talking about, well, can you just pretend you're going to arrest? I said, no, that's not my. I'm not parenting your child that way. You should have parented him when he was younger. Now he's the same size as you. You scared of your own child now. I said, that's the problem. When he was 4 and 5 years old, you should have been on his behind then. Now that he's 14 and 15 years old, he ain't scared of you.
Yep. When they lost the discipline, they lost the control.
So like I said, if they don't respect the parents at the house, we think they're going to respect nobody else at school.
Right.
So I mean, that's where it all comes from. And then you trying to come up there trying to defend their behavior. My wife knows me. I mean, I listen to her talk about it, and a lot of times she said, I just need you to listen as I rant. I don't need you to fix nothing. But see, as being a husband and a man, my job is to fix problems. So when I hear about students getting out of their seat, trying to mock her in class, stuff like that, that red light goes off in my head. So you need to go out there and fix this problem.
Right.
TJ, were you an angel in school?
Oh yeah, I didn't cause any trouble.
If you laughing like you do now, you was trouble all day long.
I was pretty good. I wasn't like involved in like any kind of like gangs or anything like that. Like
It ain't gotta be gangs, dude. You can just be a pain in the ass.
I never got called to the principal's office or anything like that. And I never got I never got a note sent home with me or anything. Like,
although TJ do be wearing bandanas under his hat sometimes.
Yeah.
I could have seen him running around the high school. What's up, SA?
I'll be first to admit. I got a SWAT in junior high. Last time I got a SWAT was junior high school. Got caught by one of the counselors pitching quarters before school started in the morning. Last SWAT I got, I think I was in 8th grade. Pitching quarters.
You get in trouble for throwing quarters?
is
Yeah,
gambling.
you're supposed to be gambling.
Oh,
No gambling. But I said I'd never caused a problem in the classroom.
no, I was in my fair share of trouble when I was in school.
Well, I got suspended from school because the science teacher was an absolute bellend, and as I left the classroom after he gave me a lecture, I went, "What a twat," and walked off. And one of the other pupils went and reported me for it. And then I got called into the headmaster's office the next day, and he was like, "Why did you call the teacher a bastard?" And I was like, "I didn't." And we stood there all day, and he was like, "I know you did." And he made me stay all day. And then when the end of school bell went, he went, "You're not going home until you admit it." And I went, "Okay, I'll admit it. I didn't call him a bastard. I called him a twat." Headmaster fucking blew his nut.
Well, back in the olden days when I went to school, the teacher used to walk around with a ruler, and if you weren't behaving yourself, you get slapped on the hands by the ruler, or she had a book in the other hand and hit you in the back of the head with it.
Did you go to Catholic school, Paul?
Nope.
No, that's like Catholic school methods. Them nuns will wear you out.
Poor area schools, but that was, I started in kindergarten back in 1957.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different era.
That's definitely Catholic school methods right there. Ruler in one hand, book in the other. Them nuns will wear you out.
Yep.
Now, the worst we got was the board duster.
The what duster?
The
erasers.
The erasers.
The chalk eraser.
Yeah.
We had one who effective discipline, and if you got sent to him, you got the strap.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we had those.
Actually, Jim, I wasn't allowed to be a bad kid. You know why? Because if I was trying to take a day off school, the teacher would knock on my fucking door. That was a disadvantage of living directly across the road from the school gates.
Damn, Lance looks like you got a nice house.
Don't be fooled, it's a green screen.
That's a green screen.
Lance is the king of green screens. Look, you've seen all these videos, the nice rolling countryside, the blue skies and everything. And then yes, he was telling us about the car park full of litter and all that sort of stuff. See, you can't fool me.
We get to watch him sit down and have some pizza.
Well, Justin, what's your opinion on this arrest? I know you full of them.
What do you mean? Like on what part of it?
Background on this guy, because a lot of folks said a lot of things.
I don't try to dive into the whole conspiracy shit. I think it is
No
what it is.
conspiracy. I mean, he is who he is. But it just, to me, it goes to show that people were jumping the gun like usual, running off at the mouth, want to point a finger at somebody, and this guy is totally the opposite of whoever they thought they was going to be catching.
Oh, they actually arrested 2 people before they got him.
Yeah, who's the second person?
They didn't show. He wasn't there when they arrested him. I think it was later on that day they thought it was somebody else, and they went and snagged him. Because I don't ever remember seeing any pictures of the second guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen people. I like you. I heard somebody mention there was a possible second person involved, but they didn't. They didn't, clarify.
Oh, there was, because they said they released him like 6 hours after they arrested him.
Well, they arrested somebody in the front row at first, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know where in the crowd that guy was, but yeah, he was somewhere in the crowd.
Hmm. So he was just a person of interest then.
Yep.
He
Well, if it
wasn't
wasn't for those cops,
actually
though,
involved in the actual crime.
if it wasn't for those cops, though, that crowd would have ripped that dude apart. I mean, they were like right on the outskirts of those cops screaming. And did you see the guy that was on the scooter that went through the memorial service yesterday when
No.
all the colleges? So this guy they were holding a memorial at one of the colleges.
Mm-hmm.
There was about 200-300 people out there. This guy comes riding up on an electric bike talking about F Charlie Kirk, F Charlie Kirk. Dude, they jumped his ass. He was on the ground and they were curb stomping him. And the cops had to come run over and get everybody off of him. Now, there was some people trying to stop it. They were like, don't do this. We're better than this. Trying to stop it. But, the tensions were so high at that point.
Mm.
And, and it's like, it's such a jackass thing to do to go to a memorial and start screaming shit like that.
Well, I say did it on purpose to try to prove a point, I should say. He was probably filming it, or somebody had somebody probably filming it on social media. Nowadays, people are just.
I'll tell you, the video of that shooting though is horrific as shit.
Yeah. It looks. I mean, it's right up there with JFK.
Yeah, the one saving grace with JFK though is the footage was so grainy back then. You didn't really see a whole lot like that.
Yeah,
one
we didn't see it, but just the aftermath showing the wound. Because the way they described Kirk's wound, like I said, this guy got not to say anything good about it, but he hit him in the perfect location in the neck area, and everything is kind of with a 30-aught fixed.
It was a Mauser that was
30-aught 6 Mauser. Everything just folded open.
But what was pissing me off is all these people online talking about, oh, this is only a shot a professional can make. I was like, no, it's not. That gun is so fucking accurate.
Basic Marine training can hit that shot 5 times out of 7.
Well, like I said too, you could teach anybody
on that
in
bombshell.
just a couple hours. They could hit a shot.
I must leave to
if you
go
Are
somewhere
you
else.
heading over to
Dominic?
heading over to Art Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you
All right,
another
Dominic,
time.
we'll see
Hey,
you.
stay low
I
Art for
remember
everybody.
I was watching. I think I was watching CNN. They had one lawyer, and one other guy was a former, I think, NYPD detective or something. And he's talking about when he was in the military. Dude, I don't know where you learn how to shoot at 200 yards. That's step one.
Well, and like I said too, and
now what would impress me if he said he shot with a handgun from 200 yards. I would have been like, what?
Well, and that's the thing too, is like I said too, is at 200 yards, you don't even have to worry about breathing exercises. You don't have to worry about bullet drop, none of that.
And he was
just
in a
fucking aim and shoot
too. At 200 yards, the Marine Corps, we shoot from the offhand, which is standing, and the kneeling. We don't even get in a prone position. We go offhand, kneeling, and I think it's sitting. You have to stand up and sit down cross-legged to do the rapid fire. 200 yards. You don't get to lay down till you get back to the 300-yard line.
Well,
and then back to 500.
Like I said, and amazing, crazy sniper shots are like Navy SEALs shooting at like 1,200 yards and hitting something dead on.
Yeah,
that is a hell of a shot.
Yeah,
but
so
200 yards
these folks they have on here just people talking and don't know much about what's going on.
And they think he wasn't even actually aiming for his neck. That it just
right. Like I said, he might have been going for a headshot. Didn't account for what we call natural bullet drop, and that's basically because of the elevation of where he was at and where Charlie was at.
But where he hit him was a perfect spot though, because
like I say, it was a shot that it could not have been planned better if he was actually trying for that shot.
Yeah, but that was right in an artery. You could tell 100%.
Brenda, I watch a variety of shows. Whoever's got the best information with CNN, Fox. I listen to KFI out here in California, which is conservative radio. So I don't just depend on one source. I just know that everybody has some jackwagon who never shot for real, trying to tell somebody how this is like an impossible shot.
Well, what pissed me off was when the MSNBC reporter said, "Oh, it was probably one of the supporters shooting a gun off in celebration."
Yeah, just talking nonsense.
Because one, that crowd was elevated a little bit above them as they were going back.
Right, because it was a stadium, natural stadium, I guess amphitheater type setting.
Yeah.
When they cleared it out, you can
That
see
was
where
the
it had
most-
like little steps of the grass.
That was the most asinine comment I ever heard anybody say. I was like, really, dude? You don't know shit if that's the kind of comment you're going to say. Because that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life when I heard him say that.
Yeah, so that's what makes you turn off a lot of the news stuff sometimes. Like when they get these so-called pundits get on there and run their mouths, and you can really tell if you know a little bit about whatever they're talking about, you know they don't know nothing. Because they just spouting stuff. It's like, please give me a break.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them like that. And actually, what?
Yeah. Well, let me get up out of here. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good
Hey,
weekend.
Dre,
Dre.
thanks for stopping by, Dre.
All right.
Dre.
Catch you later, Dre.
Justin, what do you got, a family issue going there or what?
I think he stepped away for a moment.
It was either a kid or a dog, one or the other.
Dre left?
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
you have something? Did you have something going on with one of the kids or something?
Who?
You.
Oh no, my headset died and I was trying to get my cord to plug it in.
Oh, okay.
Because it was beeping at me earlier and I completely spaced off. Forgot to plug it in.
No.
He's really scratching his head and wondering how he's going to have another baby to feed.
Oh, I'm gonna get a charge for elderly abuse.
Hey, what? Hey, have you told Sarah about the joke?
No.
Oh, I thought maybe you had it. She had a comment or two.
What joke was that?
That they're having a baby.
Oh.
Lean forward, TJ.
Oh yeah.
When are you gonna do the reveal? When do you plan on doing the reveal? And how are you gonna do it?
Only thing I'm gonna reveal is these nuts. Oh. Yeah, Dusty, I'll be playing probably around 8:30, somewhere in there. Freaking Rockstar's making a big deal about fucking licensed vehicles being in the game now.
I think you should
So
put
what time you got to go play, Justin?
Around 8:30, somewhere in there. But I just messaged him back and said, why don't we just have the developers remove the badges from the cars? That should be enough.
You got your dinner in and everything already?
Yeah, I just ate my dinner.
Okay.
Would you have would you make a burrito?
No, it was a Chipotle bowl.
Chipotle.
That sounds pretty good. Pizza and Chipotle. That sounds good.
Yeah, but I was really disappointed with that one because they didn't put any of the red sauce on there, even though they had it on the label. So there was like no spice to it. Not good without some spiciness to it.
Yeah.
Well, you're a better man than I am because if it's spicy, I don't want it.
Oh, I love spicy shit. I really shouldn't.
I mean, I like spicy too, but not to the point where it's like burning your mouth off.
Yeah, you can, Dusty. There's like actual F-150s and F-250s and Hyundais and Hondas in there. They all got the actual car badges on them. But that's what I'm saying is apparently Rockstar is bitching at all these 5M servers for having licensed vehicles in their servers. So I was messaging Wick about it, and I said, well, why don't they just take the car badge, have the developers take the car badges off, and maybe they won't say anything. long as it doesn't say the name brand on it, it might be enough to where they won't do anything about it. Because Wick's a developer who does server developing, coding for him.
Bob's your uncle. I have an Uncle Bob.
I had an Uncle Bob too. It was my mother's brother, and he was a dentist.
He was a dentist.
So when I was growing up as a kid, if you got a toothache, it was down to, it doesn't make a difference at midnight, down to his office, and it,
Oh wow.
drilling and
Oh,
filling.
you might have just not been paying attention, Dusty, but yeah, if you look at the cars that I drive, they all have like Honda and Ford and all of them on there.
What does that mean anyway when someone says Bob's your uncle? What is that? How does like?
That's when your uncle gives. That's when somebody tells you that they're your uncle and they give you a beer and you wake up and your pants are around your ankle and you never see them again.
That's funny.
I never saw much of Uncle Roy after that.
I never saw much of my.
Well, that's like the joke that you had a friend that his name was Bend Over.
Oh yeah, bend over. Bend over.
No, it's Ben Dover.
Yeah, with a D.
Bend over.
Dover is in the town of Dover, and Ben is in Benjamin.
Dover.
Well, what do you guys think?
Why does Lance have a box fan in his house?
Why
Because
is
it's
it
hot.
lift kit?
That's what TJ thinks.
It's a green screen, TJ.
I'm sure his air conditioning works.
TJ, it's a green screen.
It's a green screen. Uncle Bob.
See, look, you see that? It put it down and the green screen wobbled.
Yeah.
Watch TJ when he puts the glass down. See?
TJ's getting thirsty.
Well, that's strange, that, because it's just become Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a candle inside that thing?
It is.
Oh.
No, not a candle, just a stick of dynamite.
Just a stick of dynamite.
And that's called a vase.
Oh, maybe.
Or the other, across the ocean, it's called a vase.
A vase.
A vase.
Looks more like an oil lamp.
An oil lamp without the oil, it's a candle lamp.
It's a blue glass fishbowl.
Blue glass fish bowl. Little fishies are swimming around and around.
Well, if it's true what they say that a goldfish memory only lasts for 1 second, by the time it's swum round that ball, it'll be like, oh, new place they want to visit. No, up early tomorrow. Football's on early.
No football tonight?
The what? Not your football.
No, me. Oh.
Yeah.
Friday night football.
Yeah, but that's American football.
There's another. You know, they call your football sissy soccer, don't they?
Wow.
Now, tell you what, let one of our players come and tackle one of yours. We don't need no padding.
TJ told me that. Isn't that what you said, TJ?
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good idea though.
Well, that'd be rugby.
Rugby player, maybe not a soccer player though.
I tell you what, you want to see some of them tackles that go in at football when they go in double footed on the knee.
Buddy, that's pretty good.
I'm only saying because football players tend to be fucking steroid looking. Fucking 350 pounds and 400 pounds of solid muscle.
It's a
Those
local
guys are
derby.
big.
It's a local derby in Michigan tomorrow. Michigan versus Central Michigan.
All right, Lance.
I got to roll, guys. Have a good one.
Okay, Lance.
Have fun eating pizza.
Hey, how was the pizza, Lance?
It's still a couple hours away.
Oh, okay.
We won't eat until about 7. So
you enjoy.
Thanks. Hey, have a good one, guys.
Still a couple of hours there. Where did you order it? Italy?
No, he makes his own.
Yeah. And Paul, it's
Right.
Michigan versus Central Michigan tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for you, today for us.
Central Michigan is kind of they're okay, but Michigan will beat the shit out of them.
What is it? College football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't a pro game until Sunday.
Yes, Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears is on Sunday. 6 o'clock our time.
I barely watch
1
NFL.
o'clock in the afternoon for
I
you.
don't watch any college ball.
Yeah, there's also New York Giants. Thought they were what's it against Dallas. Jacksonville against Cincinnati, and Cleveland against Baltimore. Yeah, quite a few others.
Ooh. The older I get, the more I sneeze.
You know why? You're all dusty.
Mm-hmm.
At 9 o'clock Eastern, there's a college game on Fox. It's college football, Kansas State against Arizona.
Yeah, well, no. I only keep an interest on the teams Gitchy asked me to support.
There's a game on right now. Indiana State versus Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. It's on BTN.
BTN? What is that?
I don't know.
So is Tyler Robinson
That's
the
British
guy?
television network, isn't it?
No, it's one of your networks, not one of ours.
What's that?
BTN.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, but is Tyler Robinson the guy that did the shooting, or is he something related to Charlie Kirk?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that shot Charlie Kirk.
What was what
Tyler Robinson.
Tyler
what
Robinson.
network? What network did you say that was?
BTN.
Oh, that's the what is it called? Big Ten Network, I think is what it's called.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Big Ten Network. So it's
12 hours till kickoff.
It's, I think, is that 27 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's 21-0 to Indiana. Dang.
I'm going down through my list and I don't see any BTN.
And there you are. You got another one as well. Colgate are playing Syracuse. That's on ABC Network. No, ACC Network.
Those are all the pay-per-view stuff, I think. I'm going to tell it what to go.
Central Michigan
Big Ten
play
Network.
Michigan. Central Michigan play Michigan. That's on
5 o'clock our time.
That's on BTN. Yeah, that's 5 o'clock our time. So that'll be 12 o'clock dinner time tomorrow.
We have a possibility of thunder tonight. Nice.
And then Youngstown.
Sam, what's up,
play
man?
Yeah, BTN
Michigan
is
State.
you got to pay for an account.
Yeah, Youngstown play Michigan State at 3:30 your time on BTN again.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
There's a message from Sam in the chat for you.
He wants to know if he still needs some help with whatever.
Oh, I got it straightened out. Thanks, Sam. Justin helped me out.
Lucky escape there, Sam. Lucky escape.
Colorado play Houston on ESPN. Kansas State play Arizona on Fox. New Mexico, UCLA on BTN again.
Yeah, Sam, I spent 2 hours on his computer the other day.
Northwestern on Fox. Oklahoma versus Temple on ESPN. There's quite a lot of games tomorrow.
But the only important one is Preston versus Middlesbrough, and it's on Sky Sports Plus.
No, what did he needed help with, Sam, was actually
don't
getting
play
on
tomorrow.
here. So he wouldn't even been on here if he still
Yeah,
needed
I
help.
couldn't. Sam, I was having trouble getting on to Zoom.
And into half of his emails. Okay, so what the issue was is he got locked out of Zoom, and then we couldn't fit. He didn't know the password, and then we couldn't. I had to figure out which email it was attached to because Paul had like 3 or 4 different emails, and then he couldn't remember the email passwords in order to connect it. So I could figure out which one it was. So I had to reset all those. It took a couple hours. There's just a spaghetti of shit.
Well, and
unwind.
Sam, it's an old man's brain. You know, it's like I can't remember anything.
That's why you need to get everything on just one freaking email and get rid of the other 3 emails.
They are, David.
So much easier when you just have one email.
What's that?
It's going to be really busy around here on Sunday afternoon.
Manchester Derby.
Yep, 4:30 at the Etihad.
Yeah, because next Saturday is the Liverpool Derby.
Well, Liverpool are away to Burnley tomorrow.
Well, David, are you still rooting for Blackpool?
Shut up, Paul.
Huh?
Don't swear at me.
I thought that was your favorite. Your favorite group was Blackpool.
Group.
Actually, he did have the password manager turned on his Edge browser, but all the passwords were old ones, so they weren't being updated.
Yeah, in other words, when he's changed his password, he's not updated it. That's why you should use Google Chrome, because Google Chrome will ask you to update it.
That's what I did. I logged into Google for him and got it all set up, so it should ask him. But technically, you shouldn't be changing any passwords unless there's a security reason to do that.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Ipswich trounced Sheffield United 5-0 tonight.
No. And Mark, next Saturday is the big Derby game.
Mm.
Yeah, Derby v Preston.
But Sam said the same thing I did. It's so much easier if Paul just put everything on one email address and got rid of the other three. Because it's okay to have multiple emails if you're very good at organizing and keeping track of what's connected to what. But if you forget where things are connected to, it becomes a nightmare trying to figure that shit out. Because some sites, it will say, put your email in and we'll send you a confirmation code, right? And you'll put the email in and it will say it sent it, but there's no actual account for that email. So you'll never receive anything. But it will allow it to go through as if it did have an account under that email, which was really stupid. That was another issue I was running across the other day. Because Zoom was sending off notifications, the emails he didn't have an account hooked to. But then his email wasn't receiving it.
Oh, I get that anyway, even with proper emails.
And then when you tried to log in with that email, it would say this email account doesn't exist in our system or whatever. It doesn't have an account under that email. I should have just done that, Sam. I should have just put all this shit on one email. Just deleted the other three and never found them again. And then there was that Pooba email, and I still don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh yeah, that FooBar thing or whatever.
Yeah. It was just this random ass email that was like, it didn't look like any of Paul's normal emails. Like, it's just the way it was worded was weird. I don't know what that was, but it was a random ass Gmail account. That one I got rid of because there was nothing connected to it. He didn't know what it was, so I just deleted it out of there. And it's easier if you do have multiple emails, you link them together. That way you can receive all your emails in whatever one you're logged into. It don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay saying that, Sam, but knowing Paul, he'd forget the bloody password to the password manager.
That's actually what happened. Remember, we were trying to, you weren't, I don't think we were live at the time, but yeah, we were, when Paul was trying to figure out the 4-digit password for his Microsoft. Because when you go into Password Manager for Google or Edge.
Actually, no. Wait, you should have read the chat. If you haven't got a pin set, then the pin is set to 0. Just press enter.
No, he did have a pin set, but he couldn't remember it. That's the problem, is when you go into the Password Manager for Edge or Google and you click on a password, it will ask you for your Microsoft pin for your computer. Normally the pin you use to unlock your computer when you turn it on. He had one set, but he couldn't remember what it was. Then we finally figured it out later on.
Yes, didn't he say that he never set one?
No, he did, because we went through enough 4-digit numbers of his to where we actually figured it out finally. Luckily, it didn't put it in so many times that it locked his computer up. He got it on the 3rd try. He was able to remember it. And I had him write that down in his book, too. I had him write it down, Microsoft PIN, and then put the PIN number under it.
Yeah. And then I had to come along and tell him to delete the damn bloody stream because he made information.
What's up, Joel?
Joel, what's up? Big brother Joel in the house.
Joel.
Well, Sam, thanks for thinking about me.
I think Sam's been watching all week. He waited till I texted and he come in and said, "Oh, I was busy. My bad."
You did.
Come on, get it.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Well, I will speak to you all tomorrow evening.
All tomorrow, yep.
Tomorrow evening.
Take care and have a good evening. Justin, thanks again. David, Mark, Jonathan, TJ.
TJ, I've got a joke for you before you go.
What's that?
Booga booga.
That goes booga 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 booga.